He wants two. He won't get them, though. Well, they say it's a batter's game, Jimmy. Never has it seemed more apparent than this evening.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like a really good wicket to me. Seems to have got better and better as the day's gone on. Maybe with a bit of dew around tonight as well. The ball's just sliding on. The bat's making it look really easy.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Just a little bit of dew and the ball sliding on nicely. Wade goes high and will be out. It's come right off the toe of the bat. Wade looks at the toe of the bat in disgust. His innings is done. Souter strikes.
I think this is a good bit of bowling. It's the... It was out the back of the hand, the googly. Bowled it wide as well. Wade having to reach for it. Getting the toe of the bat, going straight up. Decent innings from Wade. Good partnership here with Lawrence. He's gone for 19 off 15.
And Souter's come back pretty well, because his first set of 5 went for 16. That was right at the end of the power play. So he's only conceded 8 in 7 balls since then. So it's a good comeback from him. Daryl Mitchell, the new man. Big hitter as well. Clips into the leg side and scurries back for a second.
Yeah, definitely out of the back of the hand. Turning away from Matthew Wade. Trying to go over the top, but just getting the bottom of the bat.
Had a really successful blast this year, did Souter, up at Durham. Moving from Middlesex to Durham in the closed season. Very successful time of it in the blast. Bowling with confidence.
Wicket now, puffing this end.
Good set from Souter. 146 off 80. .44 from 20 is the requirement. A lot rests on the captain of the Spirit, Dan Lawrence, who is 24 from 9, in good form, played an excellent innings at Lord's 2 or 3 days ago. You'd have played with Daryl Mitchell at the start of the year, Jimmy, wouldn't you? Seems a really improved player in the last couple of years.
Yeah, definitely. I've played quite a lot against him. England against New Zealand, and then became teammates at the start of this year. Had a really good year with Lancashire. Made a real difference. Championship cricket and T20 Blast as well. Both batting and bowling. Yeah, much improved player.
Whenever you looked up last year, it seemed to be Mitchell and Blundell in the middle together.
Yeah, outside.
Oh, close. Yeah. Excellent from Zampa. Had to get on with it straight away. Daryl Mitchell, but looking to swing Zampa to leg. He's been beaten, and I don't think he'll review.
He started quite smartly, trying to just hit twos into the longer side of the ground. That time trying to hit big to the shorter leg side, but hit straight in front of middle and off stump. Well bowled by Zampa.
Yeah, he's having a good evening, Adam Zampa. He's the replacement, remember, for Sunil Narayan. So he's got big shoes to fill. And 1 for 22 off 17 is a good return in a high-scoring game.
Yes.
Matt Critchley, new batter.
Hit him, Sammy.
Hit him, Sammy, is the cry, and Sammy just misses. Sammy Curran, that is.
Sammy, 3 points, please, boy.
Yeah, gone by a long way if he hits there. Good bit of fielding by Sam Curran, just lacking the cannon into the stumps.
Oh, excellent catch. Excellent catch, Jason Roy. Lawrence hit that flat and hard. It didn't really go much above eye-line level, and Roy has clung on at long on. Big moment in the game as Lawrence goes.
Yeah, Dan Lawrence holds his head in his hands at the end. He can't believe what he's just done. Don't think he was trying to hit that in the air. I think he's just trying to hit it hard out to mid-wicket along the ground, but connected so well with it. It's gone straight to deep long on. Has to go for 24 off 11.
You gotta go.
To get an idea of this catch, you've really got to look at it at full speed and see how it was travelling. That is a really good catch from Jason Roy, because it'll be coming out of the background of the spectators and out of the stand. It didn't go above the stand. Excellent catch.
Oh, mate.
Good from Zampa. Another good set for him. He's 2 for 24. And we've got 15 balls left, 41 required. Crawley, Rossington, who played beautifully. Lawrence, very good. Nothing from Mitchell or Pepper. Critchley, Dawson, Wood, Ellis and Worrell, and that required rate climbing now, and you feel that the Invincibles have just started to turn the screw in the last couple of sets. Some vital wickets that have fallen. 41 from 15 the requirement. Not sure he's got enough of it. Oh, he has. And we see these catches so often on the boundary edge. It's a surprise to see Will Jacks take that and then step over the boundary and give away a 6.
Yeah, I'm not sure he can believe it either. These catches are practiced so much by the players. He's just stood on the boundary sponge, meaning it's 6.
He's clubbed that straight. What a start this is to this set from Sam Curran. 6-6, Curran under pressure.
Yeah, that's the beauty of this London Spirit batting card. Bat all the way down to number 8, Dawson in at 8, Critchley at 7. These two are very, very useful players. Critchley got quite lucky with the first 6, but there's nothing lucky about that.
Yeah, I reckon. And with the first one, Jacks would have thrown it back in, but he just knew that he'd stood on the boundary rope, and therefore there was absolutely no point. Second 6 was very cleanly hit down the ground. Now, what can Sam Curran come back with? Slower ball and a good one.
Yeah, I think if there's one person on the field not to get flustered by getting hit for 2 consecutive 6s, it's Sam Curran. Loads of experience, particularly with the white ball, lots of IPL experience. He just falls back on that and goes straight to his favoured change of pace into the pitch, off cutter.
They're going to run out of time if they're not careful, the Invincibles, and that could be costly. It's another good one from Curran, though. This is a good comeback after those pair of sixes, a slower ball, and then a wide Yorker gives him a couple of precious dot balls. Yeah, he's competitive, isn't he, Sam Curran? You've got to want to do it to bowl right at the end of the innings, and he seems to relish the pressure.
Yeah, he loves it. I think with both bat and ball, wants that responsibility of changing the game for his team.
Short ball this time. Nobody can get there. Spencer Johnson it was, coming in from short, fine leg. But it's a good end to the set from Curran, who conceded 2 sixes at the start, but then just a single from his last 3 balls. 162 for 6, 10 balls left, 28 required for the Spirit. One minute to bowl 5 balls, according to that. The cut-off time, 21:11. The time now, the cut-off 21:12. So I suspect, as we saw in the previous game, that there's going to be a penalty. .28 from 10. The Spirit need for a second successive victory. That's powered away wide of long on. Critchley on the charge. Couple of sixes, now a boundary.
He's playing a good hand here. Matt Critchley, 18 off 7 balls. Zach Chappell back into the attack. First ball whacked away through mid-wicket.
Well, they held their nerve, the Spirit, in a very tight run chase 3 days ago. We're in another tight one here as Critchley again goes to long on. Gets back for a second.
Yeah, I suspect Jason Roy just gone a bit wider there, long on. That time manages to cut off the ball before it gets to the boundary. Great bit of fielding, actually. Ball skidding on off the outfield. Not easy to pick up cleanly.
Yeah, he's doing long on at both ends, isn't he? It's a key position. He's got a good pair of hands. Took an excellent catch a couple of overs ago. Just a single. If they get there, this will be the second highest successful run chase in the men's 100. Well, I had 193 for 2 scored by the Rockets against the Originals at Old Trafford last year. This will be the second best if the Spirit can get home. They need 21 from 7. Dawson, leg side, should be taken, is taken. Souter at deep square leg to the huge cheers from the home crowd.
Yeah, the extra fielder being inside the circle has not made a difference. One of the ones left on the boundaries out deep square leg. Takes a simple catch. It's good from Zach Chappell. Went for 7 off his first 3, but then picks up a crucial wicket at a crucial time.
Six balls left then. 21. It's slipping away from the Spirit. They'll need something special. Wood goes towards Souter again. He's not quite picked it up. and then he ran the wrong way. Somebody was in behind him, but it's gone for 4. I don't think Nathan Souter picked that up at all out of the floodlights.
Well, the batters were settling for one run there. Let Critchley take the last 5 balls, but huge spin and bounce off one of the practice wickets there has done for Nathan Souter. And Critchley, who was backing him up, couldn't even stop it.
Well, it's been another high-scoring game, a terrific contest. It's not done yet. The Spirit needs 17 from 5. That was a vital boundary hit by Chris Wood off the first ball that he faced. Got a bit of spin and a bit of help from the turf. It beat Souter on the boundary edge, and it means that off the last 5 balls of the innings, which were bowled by Sam Curran, the Spirit needs 17. Just the one. It's not enough.
I don't think they'll mind that. Getting Critchley on strike. He's 21 off 9. It's a big ask still. 16 off 4 balls, but I think this gives them the best chance.
Well, he's up against a mighty experienced cricketer now. He's still pretty young in years, Sam Curran, just 25, but he's played so much short form cricket. He's been in this situation so frequently, whether IPL or international matches or here on his home ground at the Oval. Gets one full, nearly into the block hole. Critchley will have to come back for the second, and does get back. "16 from 4 becomes 14 from 3. Oh, he's put it into the crowd. Would you believe it? He needed that, and he's produced it. It was just put on a length in the slot by Sam Curran, and Matt Critchley swung it away behind square for 6, his 3rd of the night.
Yeah, that's a poor delivery from Sam Curran at this stage of the innings. Looking for the Yorker, but it's just a half volley, which is quite easy for Matt Critchley to pick up, flick over deep backward square, straight into the crowd.
2 balls left. The Spirit need 8. Critchley, the right man, is on strike. He's 29 from 11 with 3 sixes and a 4. Goes slow ball, swung into the leg side. Oh, brilliant bit of fielding out in the deep. It's Ross Whiteley out at deep mid-wicket. That is a quite magnificent piece of fielding. He palms it in and has done brilliantly.
That is an unbelievable bit of work. Ross Whiteley on the boundary, getting a standing ovation, and rightly so. It looked for all money it was 4 or 6 even, sorry. Look at that, incredible diving back over the boundary rope to tip the ball back inside.
Fantastic. We saw in the previous set the ball beating Souter and Whiteley. Whiteley did so well there, hurtling round, palming it in. And it has saved an absolutely vital 6. And the Spirit now need 6 to win. It's worth a look at again. Fantastic work from Ross Whiteley out in the deep. Even the home crowd can't but quite believe what they've seen there. Astonishing piece of fielding. So it's down to the last ball. Sam Curran to bowl it, Matt Critchley on strike. 6 needed for the Spirit to win the London Derby. Oh, it's all along the ground, and there are huge cheers here from the home crowd. Curran has held his nerve. Critchley can't quite get the London Spirit over the line. He played magnificently at the end of the innings there with 32 from 13. But it wasn't enough. The Invincibles win the London Derby. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. We're just about to check the front line. I can't believe that Curran would overstep at this point. Oh my word. I think he has. Jimmy, help me out.
I feel like that's a no ball. I mean, I'm a bowler and I want to stick up for him, but that looks like there's nothing behind the front line, which means it'll be a no ball and a free hit.
And what it means is, if so, it was a brilliant bit of fielding actually out at long off, because that ball going all along the ground, he might not have necessarily run for it and thought the game was done, and that might yet prove to be crucial. Oh, and no ball is the call. The crowd have just been informed. And no ball. Unbelievable scenes. Said what an experienced cricketer Sam Curran is, having done it so often at this stage of the game. At the crucial moment, he has overstepped. Whether it's adrenaline, who knows, but he's overstepped. This was the fielding I mentioned, Heinrich Klaassen, who, having seen that ball go along the ground, might have thought, well, the game is over, because 6 was needed. So actually that was a crucial bit of fielding from Klaassen, and the game is not yet decided. The Spirit need 3. It is a free hit, of course.
Another thing that happened, that ball, though, they only jogged through for 1 run thinking that the game was over.
I know, which could have easily sprinted and got Critchley back on strike.
Absolutely. Now Wood's on strike, needing 3.
Well, we've had 1 tie here already this year at the Oval. Just to remind you that a tie is a tie. It doesn't go to a superset or whatever you want to call it. We need 3. We've got 1 left. It's a free hit. It's Wood on strike. It might have been Critchley had they run hard, but it wasn't to be. Billings and Curran in animated conversation.
You're just trying to get this field exactly right.
And Curran will have to keep that front foot behind the line as well.
Yeah. But looked like Sam Billings wanted 1 field and Sam Curran wanted a different field. They managed to settle on this now.
3 to win, 2 to tie, a free hit. Wood to face it, Curran to bowl it. To check that front line. He wants to know whether his foot is behind the line. It is behind the line. The Invincibles win. It's been a dramatic evening here at the Oval, and the Invincibles have scraped home